There are so many people who have pedigreed dogs and they spend hundreds of thousands of rupees on their food and their care. These dogs just need a bit of rice and they hardly ever get sick. Of course there is the exception, but these dogs are really hardy and so easy, so little work really. The AWPA was set up in the 60s by a group of animal lovers, and we started our operation with this shelter here in Dehiwala. Right now we have about 200 dogs and about 75 cats in this shelter. We also have a shelter in Kahathuduwa that has about 200 dogs. That's a purpose-built shelter. Punchy was a train accident victim that we picked up off the streets in March this year. Her right leg is completely amputated and the left leg, about a quarter of the left leg is amputated, and one of the front paws is damaged. But despite all this trauma, she is the most loving, beautiful being I have ever come across. So we would really love to find her a home, because she's here in the shelter and she is safe and she's fed and she's treated, but she deserves to be in a home. She's not a lot of care. All you have to do is take her to the vet every couple of months to check on the stumps, but otherwise she would be a loving addition to any home. Vita has been in the shelter for a few years now. He is possibly the most celebrated dog. He's a PR king. He knows how to get around all the girls and all the boys. He snuggles up to you. Both his hind legs are paralyzed and he drags them behind, and they're always wounded as a result. But he has just the happiest demeanor in the world. He brings so much happiness to everybody who walks through the shelter doors. He is the most photographed dog in the shelter because he's so handsome, being completely snow white, and he just has these beautiful eyes that just plead for cuddles. So we always have a steady stream of puppies that come in, and as soon as we rehome them, we get another lot off the streets. Right now we have 4 beautiful puppies who are about 6 to 8 weeks old. They are fluffy and fat and they have shiny coats, and they are all so friendly and loving. Not one of them is scared or timid or anything. We desperately want to find homes for them. We also run sterilization campaigns around the country, mostly in the Western Province of course, where we sterilize over 50 dogs in one day. We do a referral program for sterilizations where individuals can write in and ask us to fund the sterilization of their dog or a street dog. And we also do a lot of rescues where if there is a dog on the street who has met with an accident, we provide them, or we'll get a vet to go and pick the dog up and provide them with the emergency critical care. And then that dog is moved into the shelter here and looked after until we either find a home for that fellow, or he'll just stay here forever until his time comes. So if there are such funds lying around, please consider giving a donation to the shelter. Donation given goes directly to the AWPA and towards its activities, which is running the shelters, conducting sterilization programs and rescues. Our rescue bills often go up to over ₹1 million, and we appeal for donors to help us with these. But these are dogs who have been injured and are lying in pain, in agony on the streets, and we cannot let them suffer. So we take them in, and we often think about the bills later, which is not a great management practice. But when there is a being in agony, if there was a child in agony on the streets, we wouldn't think about it. So that's our approach to these dogs as well. So please consider a donation this time if you have excess funds this year. Thank you.